It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Here's your host, Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday. We are once again talking about heat and humidity in the Ozarks for the middle of the week. Good news for you today is that I think we have a lot fewer storm chances in the Ozarks. So, not going to be dodging all those showers and thunderstorms like what many to our northeast had yesterday. We're going to be mainly dry, hot, sunny, and really humid with that temperature forecast. I have numbers that are going to be pretty warm across the Ozarks. So we will jump right in this morning. Heat and humidity lingering through the middle of the work week. Talking highs today, I think they're going to make it into the 90s, and we will see the heat index value closer to the triple digits. Now, we could be close to heat advisory criteria. A lot of the models indicating that we will see those heat index values just getting very close to that triple digit mark. We're talking 100 to 105. So definitely hot through the middle of the day, feeling really muggy outside. This is probably the warmest day of the work week forecast for most. So keep that in mind and limit your outdoor chores for the evening hours. If you can, hold off until this evening. It'll feel a little bit better by then. I have more storm chances that are possible in the forecast this week, though we are not done with the rain chances just yet. More returning to the area for both Thursday and Friday. I think they're scattered in nature again, but a lot of you don't need the rain anymore, but more is on the way. A round of showers and thunderstorms out there for tomorrow morning, and then another round as we head into Friday. I'm thinking that we could pick up on an additional inch of rain. It's not needed, but it is going to bring a nice little cool down with it because there's kind of a pattern change that's finally going to show up in the Ozarks. We've really been waiting on this pattern shift for several days now. It's what brought us all the extreme heat, the high humidity, and now we're going to see those temperatures back off a little bit. Temperatures will return to near normal by the time we get to the weekend, and that is going to bring us some relief in the forecast. We finally see that big ridge of high pressure. Well, it's still going to be really strong and bringing record heat to the southwestern portion of the country. However, central portion of the country, much of the Midwest, going to get a break as we head into the weekend. We see that big low pressure system that's been hanging up to our north kind of slide east. It flattens the ridge a bit, and we get in on some of that cooler air, which will feel pretty nice as we head closer to the end of the work week and into the weekend. High temperature today, still pretty toasty, 96 degrees, but feeling closer to 100 through the course of the afternoon. I think we do have storm chances both Thursday and Friday. There's a temperature drop, though. In fact, Friday, likely the coolest of the 7-day forecast. Those that get stuck under the rain clouds, you're staying in the 70s for highs on Friday, while others get maybe a scattered chance for rain and high temperatures will remain in the low 80s. By the weekend, temperatures recover and get a little bit closer to normal, but it's still not too bad. Upper 80s, low 90s. And I think we are looking at a lot of dry time as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Probably dry as we kick you off early next week, too. The ridge builds back in a bit and will increase our temperatures into the low and mid 90s once again as we head into the middle of the week. It's time for the brain twister question for the day, the wake up weather brain twister. This one has to do with some Missouri history. And I saw over on the Facebook page, around the Ozarks Facebook page, a lot of you commenting, taking your guess on this one. Which soft drink was created in Missouri? That was yesterday's question. And the options were A, Dr. Pepper, B, Orange Crush, C, Sprite, or D, 7 Up. I did not know this before I looked it up. D, 7 Up is the answer. And this was actually invented by a man named Charles Grigg, and it was released in 1929 in St. Louis. The original name for 7 Up, the soda that we are all familiar with now, original name was Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda. That's a mouthful. I see why they shortened it to 7 Up. It's much less catchy than the 7 Up that we have today, but it was a very descriptive name. And the reason was because the lithiated in the name, it came from the soda's ingredient, lithium citrate. which is a compound used to treat patients with mental health problems like bipolar disorder, depression, oftentimes used to treat mania. And that was an ingredient in the original soft drink. They went through a name change. They changed it up a couple of times. It was then abbreviated to 7 Up lithiated lemon soda. And then finally, they just said, okay, let's settle and go with 7 Up. But I was trying to figure out, okay, what's the 7 for? And I actually cannot find a solid answer for that. There are some people speculating that the soda might have a pH of 7. Others say that's not true. It might originate that the soda maybe initially had 7 ingredients, which is also not true today. So I'm not sure where the 7 came up, but 7 Up sounds a whole lot better, right? But this was in St. Louis, Missouri. It's our claim to fame soft drink here, apparently. And Charles Grigg, by the way, also created a drink called Whistle that is still made by the Vest Company. And you can buy that today as well. So he knew his soft drinks. There you go. D, the answer for the brain twister question. I'll leave you with tomorrow's question. This one, the first American alarm clock only rang at what time? What time do you set your alarms in the morning? The options here: A, 4 a.m., B, 6 a.m., C, 8 a.m., or D, it did not ring. It had an arm to hit the person to wake up. Let us know your guess. You can comment over on the Around the Ozarks Facebook page. We will look forward to seeing your guesses there, and I will have the answer for you early tomorrow morning. Stay cool out there today. Find a way to beat the heat. And we are looking forward to that cool down. I will be back tomorrow morning to bring you the forecast for the rest of the week. And if you need up to the minute weather information, make sure you check out our website, aroundtheozarks.com. You can get all the weather information that you need there. I will catch you tomorrow. Thank you for listening.